Today we're gonna make this amazing roasted leg of lamb with potatoes. It's traditional for us to make this on Easter, but perfect and easy for you to make any night of the week. To get started on cooking our roasted leg of lamb, here I have, it's about 5 pounds of leg of lamb. So you can do this recipe based off of whatever size you need, depending on how big your family is. So for this, we're gonna get started with, I just washed it, pat it dry, and we're gonna first put in our whole garlic cloves. So since this is about 5 pounds, I'm gonna put in about 5 cloves of garlic, and I'm just gonna make a little slit. We're gonna put these garlic cloves right into the lamb. You wanna shove them all the way in so that while it's cooking, you get that nice flavor. So for me growing up, Easter was all about cooking a whole lamb. Whole thing, head, whole body. We used to cook it on a spit, and that was like a fun, really fun activity for me growing up. I just always looked forward to it, and it was always something that I knew my family was gonna do. My grandfather used to do it, and then when he passed away, my dad took it on, and he's taught me how to do it, and I've done it several times myself. So it is something that my kids look forward to doing every year too, but a giant lamb, we have to make sure we invite lots of people over. So if you want to make this at home, doing a lamb leg is perfectly fine as well. So we have our garlic cloves in our lamb, and now we're going to make the marinade. And like I was saying about the whole lamb, this same preparation goes for that too. So you would be doing the same thing by cutting the lamb and putting in the garlic cloves and making this delicious marinade. So for our marinade, you've guessed it, we're going to use olive oil, 1/3 cup of olive oil. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of real lemon juice. Or you could squeeze a lemon as well. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. This already smells so good. We're gonna use 2 sprigs of rosemary, fresh rosemary, 5 sprigs of fresh thyme. Last, I'm gonna add some lemon zest. So I like it really lemony, so I'm just gonna do half of a lemon, the little lemon zest, and I'm gonna leave the other half of the lemon to zest on our potatoes. So for us, when we're cooking, I have a giant big family that comes over. So you could do it a couple ways. You could do your lamb, depending on your lamb leg, separate, and then potatoes on the side. But for today, I'm gonna show you guys how you can do this as a 1-pan dish, your potatoes around your lamb, which is even easier for cleanup, and it's a full meal. So we're gonna put the lemon zest in there. I'm gonna give this a little whisk. Look at that beautiful marinade. Looks amazing. And we're just gonna put this on top of our lamb. And I'm gonna rub this in all over. Get that all around. So we can make this nice and tender. Look at that, awesome. So our lamb is ready, now we gotta get our potatoes ready. Next, we're gonna do our potatoes. So for this, I'm gonna do peel 5 Idaho potatoes. So I peeled our potatoes. I'm gonna cut them actually just in 4 because these are gonna be in the oven for quite some time, so I don't want them to be too thin. So I'm gonna put them right back in my bowl that I had in marinade before. Never wanna waste any of that delicious marinade. So I'll reuse that. And this is so funny that I'm cooking with 5 potatoes. I mean, when we do this for Easter, I feel like I peel like an entire bag. So this is a great weekday meal, or weekend meal, I should say, because you don't have to just cook lamb on a holiday, right? If I make it easy for you guys, you should be able to do it any day of the week. So I'll put that in there. And these potatoes are gonna have so much flavor from the lamb. So I'm gonna put those in there. So again, let's marinate these. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of olive oil, We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of lemon. Oop, squirted lemon everywhere. I'm gonna zest the rest of that lemon that I put on the lamb. Now we have our salt, pepper, and oregano. So a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of dried oregano, and then we'll do a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm gonna mix these potatoes, toss them in the marinade. Perfect. And then we're gonna put them around our lamb. Look at this, amazing, full meal. We're gonna cover this and put it in the oven. So I've cooked our lamb uncovered at 425 for 45 minutes. Has this beautiful golden color on top. The potatoes are ready. I've let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and now we're ready to cut it. So I'm gonna take our lamb right on this cutting board. And it's so funny, everybody in the family has a different opinion. My husband hates lamb. My little one, my 9-year-old, loves it. So she's gonna be happy to have this for dinner. So I'm gonna slice this up. Look at that. Beautiful coloring. See those garlic cloves in there? Look at those beautiful pieces. You can take the garlic cloves out if you like, if anybody likes garlic. Put all of the lamb there. Nice and yummy. We got to get our potatoes. So I have our potatoes and our lamb. To garnish this, I just have some lemon rounds. I'm gonna put here around our platter, a little rosemary, and then I've also made some of our lemon and olive oil that you could click here for the full recipe. This is lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper, and oregano. Pour that right down on top of our lamb and our potatoes. And this dinner is ready. Who said dinner shouldn't be a work of art? This here is going to be the centerpiece for my Easter dinner table. For the full recipe, visit nikkigleckis.com and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.